Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. Forget who we played as last time. Let's play as the Hunter this time. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually playing with the controller now. And the reason I'm doing that is because I played a little bit of Gungeon co-op on Kate's stream last night. And I was using the controller, she was using keyboard and mouse. I think keyboard and mouse works fine. I really like it actually, but I think the controller, it just feels a little smoother for the dodging. But I'm gonna give it a try, and if it sucks, or if I suck with it, then we'll know. You know what? Let's get +1 bullets. Maybe that'll give us like a spread shot, which is usually useful, and we're gonna save 10 hegemony credits in order to unlock Elevator Man, who will give us a shortcut down to the next level, I think, and then we can start handling his bullshit again. Kate and I, on the stream last night, I do think... Whoa. Okay, the camera is going to be different as a result of the use of the analog stick here. Acquaint yourself with that. This is a surprise to me. I don't think any controller model is superior objectively, by the way. Like, Cobalt uses the controller for Rebirth and Afterbirth, which, like, to me is like a foreign fucking language. Like, I can't believe that he does that. But it works out amazingly for him, you know, he's a much better player than I am using keyboard and mouse. So I think it comes down to personal preference, which may vary game to game. But what I was going to say is, in co-op last night, Kate and I did make it to the level 4 boss once. Ooh, a key is not a bad choice. And we didn't beat the level 4 boss. In fact, we didn't even come close. This is like, yeah, better accuracy, which with the crossbow is probably mostly meaningless, but that's okay. Let me take a second to get myself acquainted with controls. Start is that. Okay, we can get the Ammonomicon with the back button. Y is change weapons, A is use your active item, B is roll. What is the map? Left trigger. Okay, that's good. We're gonna need to use that to teleport, so an essential piece of the puzzle. Yeah, we made it to the 4th boss. Did we beat the 4th boss? No, we did not. The rat's gonna eat the ammo, so we might as well take it. But we did get to fight it for about 20 seconds, which was, you know, a new record for me personally. So I'm feeling like I'm getting a little better, and I'm excited to get there. Oh, I forgot to talk to, there's a dude in the breach I should also talk to. Gungeon, by the way, I keep getting questions, you know, how do you enable online co-op in Gungeon? I don't think there is online co-op in Gungeon. There's only local. And if you have local, you just go talk to them, or if you have somebody there you can play with, just plug in your controller and go talk to the mage in the center of the map. And the mage in the center of the map enables co-op for whoever the second player is. And if you want to switch controllers, then you just go to your options menu and change the control scheme for player 1 and player 2, and that'll hook you up. I understand that, you know, probably I'm boring the people who are listening to this because they're like, well, I didn't have that problem. Fair enough. Cog of Battle, Double Vision. Double Vision, to the best of my knowledge, is incredible. I've heard fucking Austin, you know, twitch.tv/LastGreyWolf. Yesterday in Gungeon, he won 5 out of the 6 runs that he did because he is a superhuman. But he's given me advice, which I really appreciate, and which will be essential to my eventual ability to hopefully succeed here. He says Double Vision is incredible. I like to use Rusty sidearm or whatever this is called, Rusty Pistol, for the enemies that are a little bit more rushy, swarmy might be the way that I would put it. But I don't mind at all using the crossbow for these enemies here. But anyway, he told me Double Vision is like a top tier item, and actually that's what chat told me when we streamed a little bit of this as well. So I definitely believe and understand that is probably the case. I believe it just gives you like much faster rate of fire for a while. This is a room that requires a key to enter. We'll talk about that, but I think I could fairly easily be persuaded, especially if we can just get one more key drop, maybe from our boss is probably the most likely outcome there. Yo, I'm realizing oh, that was so dumb, but we got our HP back anyway. The crossbow is actually marvelous as a room clearer. Let's use our key here first. Okay, so this gave us the Super Soaker. Now, there are some secrets that we could use with the, the Mega Dowser. The Super Soaker, of course, is a registered trademark of the Hasbro Corporation. Now, but there are some secrets that we could take advantage of. I didn't think that would explode. There's some secrets we can take advantage of the Super Soaker for. We just need a couple more keys, and then we'll be able to get that. A lot of secrets I'm still completely unaware of, but I'm starting to put together some of the puzzle myself here. There's all these artifacts. There's like that vault room I never managed to do anything on. And then, okay, map is this. There's that vault room I never managed to do anything on. Like, there's no options for me to do anything on. And then, there's these artifacts I keep picking up. And I'm like, oh, there's got to be something to do with, like, those working in conjunction. Alright, I'm going to ignore the fact that we have that key room up there. And I'm going to buy double vision. Right trigger is going to be my active here. I am using the 360 controller. It's, again, personal preference. PS4 controller works just fine as well. I mean, the game is on PS4. The button prompts are PS4 button prompts. This is going to be trigger twins. We're going to pop this. Yeah, it just fires double crossbow shots. Now, the real tricky thing is that blanks are actually both analog sticks pressed in at the same time. It's a little cumbersome. There is an option in the options menu to change it, but I'm kind of used to it, so basically I've foregone my right to complain. I don't know, Mega Dowser actually seems like it's... Oh, God! Doing some pretty dope damage here. Don't forget to use the blanks. Not dope damage, but being able to do, like, sustained damage against an enemy seems really valuable. Yeah, I think that was a good blank opportunity there. You know what? Go back to the crossbow. You're letting the team down here with your slow DPS. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, okay, good stuff. I can't see the other enemy. A little harder to aim on controllers sometimes, which would be the kiss of death. Hey, don't talk when you're trying to flawless. Ah, I really thought I could get a second roll out of that in time. It's all gone tits up. We were gonna flawless them a second ago. How did this happen? Okay, now it's maybe Mega Dowser time. I mean, this is probably gonna be mostly a utility weapon for us, so to use it here doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Oh my God. This is actually a little embarrassing, honestly. I really thought we were going to get through this one relatively flawlessly. 2 hegemony credits. A little HP. Nah, more than a little. That's alright. Void Marshal, acquired under the table. I believe the Void Marshal is wonderful. Is this is the gun from Firefly, maybe? I can't remember. Alright. Pretty poor performance there on the boss. On the floor, I thought we did a bang-up job. That was going really well until it wasn't. Let's keep the crossbow for now. Talk to Elevator Man. See, you have the 10 hegemony credits. Here you go. Thanks, I'll go place the order. We're all set. Meet me in the breach. Take me to the river. I'm gonna take this turtle man to the river. He's gonna teach me how to swim. So I'm trying to use the crossbow now, because it's almost out of ammo anyway, which means... Oh, thanks for the free money. It's almost out of ammo anyway, which means we could get, you know, we could gun munch it relatively risk-free. I am very surprised I did not get hit there. We could also buy ammo for it and have a nice supply of ammo as opposed to having, you know, 2 guns that are 50% done and then 1 ammo upgrade does nothing for us there. And I think maybe the Void Marshal's better for bosses, but to be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm trying to get in the habit, by the way, of, using, like, holding the weapon switch button to actually switch weapons. These guys, you want to definitely steamroll them like that. I don't know how often we should be using double vision, by the way, but I would say as a rule of thumb, it probably seems to make sense to use it, on any room that is semi-difficult. Whoa. And we're just gonna use, do that by using the right trigger. No keys. I used right trigger there. Just wanted to shoot that a couple times to make sure it wasn't a mimic. My bad. Shouldn't have said right trigger, it tricked my brain. I think we're gonna just come down the way we were going normally, because there's probably a shop or something, like a teleporter around that I missed, so unfortunately we gotta walk through a few extra rooms here. Okay. This is fine. I mean, with the Corgi, the item discovery is pretty good. This would have been a great room to actually use, oh god. This would have been a great room to actually use, double vision on. Okay, yeah, this is what we want. Void Marshal. Good shit. Okay, now that you've got this weapon, just stick with it for now temporarily. Fuck AK-47 Ghosts. That went really well. We got a key out of it as well. So you know what? I will, you know, go back and use it. You know what? No. Let's not do that. Take your crossbow out temporarily here. We only got 2 shots left in it anyway. Come in here and see if there's a teleporter, which there clearly is. Fuck all bullets. Okay, we need the Void Marshal maybe temporarily. Yo, Void Marshal is incredible, it seems like. Nice dodges. Nice dodges. Now this is a guy we definitely want the Void Marshal for. Okay. And if we have to buy ammo for this, that's fine. You know, that's the cost of doing business. What's the Northernlion rule of shops? When you find a shop, you go inside. Welcome. Welcome to Papa's house. Ring of Mimic Friendship, Brick of Cash. Brick of Cash, I think, shows you secret rooms. I don't know what Ballot does. Bomb Gun doesn't seem that amazing. Being able to buy keys might be really useful, though. Okay, let's go back. And I guess we'll use Rusty Sidearm temporarily, but hopefully in here there'll be something better. Hammer. Many bullets. I don't know what this does. Seems like it has enough ammo. It looks like its last shot is a hammer, which you could probably anticipate. Okay, somebody told me use a blank on this room. I have done so. It has done nothing. Am I salty? Not at all. Everybody's always worried about how to get the A+ on every single run at Gungeon. I'm okay with making some mistakes. A shrine to a prideful fallen bullet angel now fallen. Prideful bullet angel now fallen. I'm not gonna do it yet, but maybe after we kill the boss. Ah, it fires quickly. Maybe after we kill the boss, we could justify doing this, because I think it's gonna give us like a damage upgrade at the cost of HP. So if we can get like a flawless from the boss, then it's relatively risk-free. So the hammer is, it seems good, but it's gonna blow through ammo really, really quickly. So I think for basic enemies, we should try to, you know, use the Rusty Sidearm here. What I was trying to say earlier is with the existence of this Corgi and the item discovery that happens as a result of it, I think we should be totally fine as long as we can just kind of like not completely shit the bed against our second boss. And I mean that sincerely. Like, I don't think we're in a bad position. Of course, flawlessing the first boss is pretty key, and kind of like one of the most easily repeatable ways to make sure that you that you're actually improving yourself for the future. There's got to be extra enemies here, yeah. I don't like shotgun blue man. One of the NPCs I really need to go talk to in the breach is the dude that we rescued that I said was like Leon the Professional. Because he gives you like contracts to kill a certain number of enemies. The first one is killed... Oh, fuck this room. The first one is killed 200 bullet guys. So, you know, every time we're killing a bullet guy without having that contract, it's kind of suboptimal because I could be, you know, racking up the kills there. And 200 is nothing to sneeze at. I hate this. And we got one fireman. This guy's not so bad. Yeah, that room went fine. I would like to get some HP back. Doing well financially, though. Okay, we have no keys. 3 times seems like the right number to shoot. We do have the ability to buy keys from our shop. And honestly, I would like to. I think we might have like a little bit of a... I think we might have too many room clearers and no boss fighters. Or maybe the Void Marshal is a boss fighter. Well, sadly... Or not sadly, for that matter. I'm gonna take the ammo for the crossbow. The crossbow seems like it's actually a better room clearer. And it was working out pretty well for me. Until I was forced to get rid of it because I didn't have any ammunition left. So, we'll try to use that, and that'll save ammo for the other items that are maybe a little bit more likely to be boss clearers. But, it doesn't quite go as far as I would like. We done with this floor? We're done, okay. Well, I guess you fight the boss to see if you get a key first. Hopefully we don't get hit a lot on this boss, although, to be honest with you, we don't have that much HP, so it could happen. Okay, so wait till the Gorgonite pops up here. Then you're going to pop double vision, and then you're going to go buck wild. Don't forget to dodge roll. I mean, a flawless against the Gorgon is not undoable. We've done it before. Good shit. That was awesome. And just watch out. The dodging's going to be a little tricky here. Anytime I don't have to do the dodge roll, it's a positive for me. Because the dodge roll does take control away from you for a second. I mean, it's so essential. But it's also... Oh my god, I've Gorgonite every time with 2 HP left. You freaking dick. We did so well there. We got hit once, but to be honest with you, I'm really happy with how we did. Wait for the poison to dissipate a little bit. What do we got here? Rubidine prototype. It never quits. I don't know what this does. Let's go get the hegemony credits. Are we going to go to that altar? I honestly think that we should not go to the altar. It scares me. What is this gun? Okay, it collides and ricochets. I think that might be an acceptable room clearer. Let's coffee up here a little bit. My assumption is that that Fallen Angel altar takes HP to give us something. I was not in the market for that at that present moment. Okay, we have blanks again. If I hadn't used the blank at the altar, we probably would have had a much better chance of flawlessing that boss. But I hesitate to say that it would have been... Oh, that was a horrible dodge roll. I hesitate to say that it would have been guaranteed. Because that's a pretty slippery slope to start putting yourself under. Well, obviously we have to ride this thing. Okay. Seems like we're safe here. Alrighty. Thankfully, teleporters exist, so I never have to touch that room again. Great work. Great work. Now, we should start talking about our plans here. Like, for example, what do we do when we encounter an enemy we don't like gun totem pole? Is this gun good enough to shit on gun totem pole? I would say probably not. I fucking hate the turrets, man. They're actually, like, perhaps genuinely the most annoying enemy in the game for me. I'm so pissed that we went through all that and still took one hit. I'm proud of myself for only taking one hit there, but a little pissed. And apparently these guys can't even see me yet, so that went well. Half a heart as well. Looks like we're gonna run out of ammo in this thing pretty soon. 100 credits is no slouch, though. By the way, I'm getting some angry comments. People say it's not a Corgi, it's supposed to be a Shiba Inu. Yo, I'm very familiar with both of the internet's favorite dogs, okay? When we were in Japan, anytime I'd see a Shiba Inu, I was like, oh, hell yes. I didn't say, oh, Ken has cute. No, it's just it's a cute-looking dog. You don't need to take it any further than that. Yeah, we will be gun munching. Oh, we will be gun munching. We got a few too many SMGs that do almost exactly the same thing. Just shoot this with your shitty gun a couple times. Nothing. But I don't know. I think it's a Corgi. The way it's running there, legs low to the ground. I think this may be a Korgmeister. So I think we use the Rubidine prototype until it's done, and then we switch to the crossbow, and we use that till it's out of ammo, and then we probably gun munch both of them. There's got to be more enemies in this room. It's too easy so far. The Rubidine prototype actually does seem great in the sense that it, if you miss, the shots ricochet. Perfect way to run out of ammo. Last enemy on the room. But I think probably the Void Marshal and the hammers seem a little bit better at actual damage output. Excuse me, these guys now take more than one crossbow bolt to the face. This seems surprising to me. Okay, gun totem pole, to me, basically means use a good weapon. Careful here. This is the big one. Alright, that was actually totally fine. We may end up recycling the Void Marshal, but to be honest with you, I think it's good enough to, keep. And then just buy more ammo for. It did quite a number on the boss. There's our key, so we will be able to go back to our chest. I hope you can see, like, in terms of mechanical skill, getting a lot better at Enter the Gungeon. It's not instantaneous. It's taken some time to perfect the beat, and it still has love for the streets, which is a novel combination, I find. But still, like, it's coming. No matter how slowly, it's coming. Good hit. Okay. So there is a red room up there. Does that require a key? I think it does. I thought maybe it was just locked, but no. Oh, it is just locked. So we got to find another way in there. And I really do feel like it almost seems like no matter what your item is, it won't carry you in the same way that like a mom's knife can easily carry you in Isaac. But again, this is all in the infancy of Gungeon. It's a little intimidating because it seems like mechanical skill is incredibly important. But look at that, via mechanical skill we managed to overcome my terrible performance on the past 2 floors. Find ourselves back to full HP here. I don't know if we actually... You know what? This is a situation in which we need a better gun. Good. I also feel like situationally actually switching between guns is extremely helpful, and something that until very recently I basically never did. Honestly, until like episode 9 or something, I never knew that you could actually hold down the weapon switch button and get a little slowdown with which to switch. It always seemed like it was too much of a panic to switch on the fly. What is this? Litchi trigger finger. Any kind of special? No, nothing special. I think we may end up buying ammo for the Void Marshal. And then we could buy Litchi trigger finger to try to make this work. We're very familiar with what's going on in that room. I think we know what we're going to use our keys for, so let's come back here. We will have to come back here for gun munching purposes as well. It's all, at least right now, it's all about pressing the advantages that we have available. We've already shot this one, I think, so we don't have to worry. Honeycomb. I don't think this item is that good. I had it on Kate's co-op stream. When you get hit, bees swarm out of you. Maybe, I mean, I've never really found this to be a viable strategy, but I could be mistaken in that for sure. I've never really found this to be a viable strategy, but maybe you can construct a build in such a way that the more you get hit, the better it gives you an advantage, like a red Guanstone or something like that would help out there. But honestly, I'm a little skeptical of its overall chances. But hey, it does provide a benefit to being hit. Will you ever get to the point where it's good to be hit? Probably not, is my hunch. Okay, that was like real bad. I didn't want to use a blank there, but truth be told, I probably shouldn't have come into this room with the crossbow, or at the very least should not have stuck it out. That's a learning experience. Okay, shoot it 3 times, nothing there. Maybe the days of us being shit on by mimics are over. Although, to be honest with you, if it became a mimic, it would probably still ruin my day. I think with 142 shells, whatever you want to call them, we're going to buy a key, and we're going to go to the... Oh my god! Where's my teleporters at? I think with 2 HP and the Void Marshal or the Hammer, there's a realistic chance that we could beat Tank Boss. Tank Boss. Is there a good chance? I would say probably not. Tank Boss is really difficult. If Cannon Balrog shows up, we might have his number, though. Ooh, what is this? Like a mermaid shotgun. A mer shotgun. Shoots water. Okay. I mean, my initial hunch is gimmicky, but maybe I'm mistaken here. We're gonna go back to the shop. I don't think we're gonna buy the ammo yet. Remember, like, I'm doing this to try to get value out of my crossbow before I crunch it in the gun muncher. We're gonna crunch that along with the, I mean, we have so many weapons right now. gonna crunch it along with the whatever's out of ammo. Yeah, the Rubidyne prototype. I actually thought that we had that one. Or I forgot that we had that one, I should say. I hope that you're the one. If not, you're the Rubidyne prototype. There's the boss right there. Alright, let's play it safe. I mean, we got money. Head back here. I think we buy ammo for the Void Marshal. I think we buy armor. We don't have enough left for Lichy Triggerfinger. Which, again, that gun might be amazing, and maybe this was a poor decision on my part, but I don't feel like it was a poor decision on my part. I honestly feel like the Merc shotgun's gonna be trash, but let's crunch the Rubidyne prototype. And let's crunch the crossbow. Only had 37 bolts left. And we're gonna hope for like a glacier or a fight saber, something that destroys enemy bullets. We got the gamma ray. I like beam weapons for the most part. But okay, let's change weapons here. I'm gonna go Void Marshal. I like ooh, it's Cannon Balrog. I like beam weapons on bosses for the most part. Ah, that was dumb. I was like, do I need to use a blank? Maybe not. And I think it could be a good room clearer, actually. I've come around to the idea of beams being good room clearers. Again, this is all based on Kate's co-op stream yesterday. Alright, you gotta keep... I really feel like keeping the bosses on screen is extremely valuable, so you can actually see what they're doing. You might think, oh, get as far away as possible, you got more time to dodge the shots, but being able to see what they're doing gives you more of an advantage than... in my opinion, at least, being able to see what they're doing gives you much more of an advantage than being, like, a few extra pixels away from them on the screen. Cannon Balrog is, like, no... I mean, he's not an easy boss, but he's not nearly as difficult as the fucking tank, man. Treadnought. You know, I don't know if that enemy needs a rebalancing, or if I just need to get good. I could give you a sneaking suspicion, I'll tell you that much, but... He's a real pain in the dick. He's a very spooky guy. Dude, that's Cannon Balrog. Ah! That's Cannon Balrog dead. We only got hit twice. It's conceivable that we could flawless that boss in the future. Now, we actually did get a heart container in the form of the locket. So we got a lot of HP headed down to the next level. And I guess what excites me the most is that I really don't feel like I'm that concerned. Should be using my active more. Like, I feel like this is the safest position we've been in to get down this far. And that is lovely. I think this is the strongest play we've had so far with the weakest character. At least I don't like the Hunter that much. Maybe this is changing my mind, though. Do I think that the Gamma Ray is a decent room clearer? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem bad, actually. Seems to poison enemies as well. It's gonna go through ammo super quickly. I'm unlikely to use this to kill bosses. So honestly, if we can get like any value out of this for room clearing, I would say it was well worth the key used to pick it up. Half a heart back here too. We used like almost a quarter of its ammo in the very first room, but it was a room that had some extra spawns in it. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck right here. We may use both blanks. We may use both blanks and still get hit. Was this room worth it? Well, let's get out of it without getting hit before we say yes or no. I would say there's a case to be made that we probably should have gone with maybe our shotgun for some clearing abilities there. But again, I'm kind of obsessed with this idea right now that at least we're getting something out of our gamma gun when I wouldn't otherwise use it. Like the Merz shotgun right now is just sitting in my inventory. I feel like we might as well save our gun. Save our good guns ammunition by using our somewhat worse guns as room clearers, if they're at least functional. Starting to feel like I'm sussing out a little bit of the meta here, but you know, that could be wishful thinking. And when this runs out, we may actually roll Merz shotgun for a while. Is the Mega Dowser ever gonna get there for us? I mean, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I think of that more as like a water weapon, which thus allows us to solve some puzzles, but... Oh, did we find the secret room there, or did he just get a crown or something? That was weird. Can I just say, like, it doesn't seem like we're getting shit on this floor right now, which is really nice. Almost out of... Oh, the aim is a little tricky there. We got it done. Okay. There we go. We're out of ammo with this. Roll Merc shotgun for a minute. Is it going to be good? I would suggest probably not, but maybe this is my awakening. Big problem? Getting close to enemies. Hey, don't reload after every shot, you idiot. We gotta get over there. There, or he can come to us. That works fine too. Yep. I think the writing was on the wall that we were gonna get hit by that one. Okay, here's the big deal with the shotgun here. It's got a much lower spread and a much faster rate of fire. That actually seems pretty solid. Admittedly, taking way more damage than I'd like, but thankfully our HP is still pretty good. Just in case. I don't know if 3 shots is the gold standard, by the way, but that's what I'm using. It's not a Merc shotgun streamer, it's called the Siren. I'm starting to appreciate the value of this. That was almost, like, real bad. That was so good! Instead of being bad, it was so good! We got a blank back for an easy room. Step right up, step right up. Break the targets, win a prize. Let's do it, man. I could use the chance here. Yo, this is not easy though. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Good start. Now, can we do exactly the same thing? Bounce it off that wall and hit one of these guys down here. Or rather, can we bounce it far enough to get all the way into that dirty pit? Let's see. Oh, that was an accident. It was a beautiful accident. Can we do the same thing, but miss the blocker? No, okay. It's got to be like a little earlier. This is probably... Oh, this is our last shot? I think we actually got to be like a little further ahead here. We're going to try to sneak it and get the one in the middle. Oh! Hey, not bad. Take this. Yo, that was pretty sweet. If that was a mimic, I would have been real mad. Deckard, unicorn of handguns. 60 bullets. Well, easy to use all the ammo in this, if that's your goal. What's the draw? Oh, it's got explosive damage on contact. Can kill 2 enemies with 1 shot. Okay, I'm understanding this. This seems like a pretty dope room-clearing weapon. Is it good against bosses? I got no idea. Oh, it's a freaking angry Crypt of the Necrodancer skeleton. Okay, he can kill his own minions. That's a good start. I really thought that I was not going to get hit there. Sweet, we have destroyed him. Or turned him into a skull that is angry. Alright. I mean, do we go back to the gamma ray? I think we're missing some ammo for the Void Mart, no? Hammer could use it? I don't know, though. The Deckard seems like a pretty awesome room clearer. The explosive damage ain't no joke. Get it reloaded. Actually shoot the ghost. What? Where did you come from? Perhaps more importantly, where did you go? But also, where did you come from? Man whose eyes are made out of cotton. 37 bullets left. I mean, this is still going as well as any Gungeon run I've ever had that has actually made it to this floor. Oh, this is fucked. Okay, don't forget to flip tables. I'm being bad about table flipping right now. We did kill the shaman. We gotta kill Center Man. Center Man better suck my gun. I would like to have a world record setting run. Not having a great time against Mr. Skeletal. Dude right here. You know, feel like a freaking genius right now. Destroy! Ooh, okay, 2.5 HP still. I mean, I'll level with you. I don't think we got much of a chance against a theoretical level 4 boss. Should we even make it that far? Help. This went okay somehow? Okay. Shopkeeper requires a key. 12 ammo left in the Decker. This is a puzzle room that I actually do not know how to solve yet, which should not surprise you. A lot of rooms still in this that I basically have not sussed out or been told how to suss out. Oh, it's our boss fight. With 0 blanks, 2.5 HP, I wouldn't get your hopes up, but, you know, we do have double vision, which I should absolutely be using instead of just, like, letting it sit in my inventory until we fight the boss. We know it doesn't take that long to... Whoa! We know it doesn't take that long to actually recharge, so... I keep reloading after one shot, like, world's worst habit in this game. This actually seems amazing. The explosive handgun, the fact that you can kill 2 bullets with 1 shot, disgustingly good. We're out of ammo. That's real nasty. We'll go back to the siren, I guess, temporarily. Gotta kill the... Oh, fuck. We have to kill the shaman, though, or the sorcerer, whatever you'd like to call him. He's gotta go. Yo, the siren actually seems pretty good. I think we've been very, very lucky on this run to have some pretty sweet weapons. Alright, this should be an item room. At least it looks small. We have no keys. Let's be real with one another. We're pretty unlikely to get keys. Because I need a key to get into our shop. So I would need to defeat the boss to have any chance of getting keys. So what I'm gonna do is actually shoot the shitty chest until it breaks, with the hopes of getting not junk. And then we'll try to fight the boss, but I imagine we'll die, but if we live, maybe we'll get a key we can use to open the good chest. So let's be real with one another. This is probably the end of this run, but we've got Void Marshal plus blank. We're going to be fighting this guy, which is who I fought with Kate, actually, on our co-op run. Oh, okay. That was probably ill-advised. I really don't know what happens at this point on this run. I don't know anything about this boss. I am going to use our active item. Just need to get to the point where... Oh, okay. Skulls, huh? Alright. I mean, we could shoot those down. Oh, it worked! He's a gun! He's a gunny guy. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, we got hit somehow. There was a bullet left. No! I was sessioning on you. And you go and pull that shit on me? Yo, this is actually not unfathomable that we could have beaten this guy. We still could, but we also could have. You know what I mean? I don't like that the bullets curve. This isn't Angelina Jolie film. Ow! I was so close! Yo, we are doing this. We are doing this. That was a great run. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Again, for now, I'll see you next time.